We did it, right? This is gonna be a just gonna be a best of 3. I'll tell Reepex. Best of 3. Just a quick little 1v1 here. With Turbo Pulsar and Reepex, who has been asking if he could play on stream. He hates 1v1s, but I'm making him play 1v1s just for your guys' enjoyment. He's against a very, very solid player in Turbo Pulsar. This is going to be pretty rough for him. Right before we get started, excuse me, I do have a horrendous cold, so I apologize for the cold. I really do. There's nothing I can do about it. Say happy birthday to me. Dude, it's not my birthday. What are you talking about? Not everybody's gonna say happy birthday, but we got Reepex, who's recently been... Oh, let me put up the volume, actually. There we go. That's a bit lighter now. He's been climbing up the rankings in EU 3v3 alongside his teammates Gary Gurlap and Dan Shizzle. All these guys definitely new to the top of the power rankings, or you know, that mid of the table power rankings. So we'll be looking to see more of them as the season progresses. But no stranger to that sort of middle of the table, middle of the pack power rankings position is Pierre, who's better known as Turbo Pulsar. So this is Turbo right here. And Pierre is his real name. He's decided to go for the Pierre alongside his teammate Linus, also known as a lot, but I'm sure all of you know him as Linus, because that is his real name. But Reepex is not feeling too confident, he told me. He says he doesn't enjoy ones that much. But I think he's a pretty solid player. I've played him before and he absolutely smashed me. Oh, but he's given Turbo an open door right now. Does get this save. Nicely done by Reepex. That was actually pretty sick. I did not think he was going to get back in time for that one. Turbo looking for a fake, gets dunked on. Reepex with the plays right now. He could very well be one down, but Turbo is just looking in despair as Reepex gets the counter. He's going for the mind game. Pretty all-in mind game. And when I say pretty all-in, I mean completely all-in. That was about as all-in as you can get. 1-0 for Reepex. Last time we saw Turbo play on my stream, he was against Scrub, and he lost a best of 5, 3-0. But 2 of the games, I believe, went to overtime, or they were within 1 goal. It was definitely an extremely close series, and afterwards Scrub said, you know, this is a pretty close matchup. 3-0 is not a fair indicator of how it's gone. Oh, Turbo's missed on the open net. Gets the second time.
Love
lucky.
your stream, my boy.
Thanks for the kind words. I will probably, I'll try and remember that if I blow my nose, I'll mute it. I'm muting my microphone because like one time I blew my nose in the mic and you guys were all just
hello there,
vomiting.
boy. Here's a moi. Lolly lola 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 lola.
I'm dying. That's really good news. Also, I just realized that the cheer cup has not been reset. There we go. Fixed. Fixed. I'm dying. I'm absolutely dying, ladies and gentlemen. But I am actually supposed to be casting later this week for a tournament, so I want to check. I'm going to watch this VOD after and check how bad my voice sounds, because one of my nostrils is blocked, so I'm not used to having a cast with one blocked nostril. I'll wait and see how it sounds when I check the VOD. Nice interception by Turbo. Did not let Reepex fake him out with that fake aerial. It's more difficult to fake people out with those fake aerials if the ball is bouncing that high though. The height that Reepex did let that ball bounce kind of gave Turbo plenty time to realize. Oh! Oh! Plenty time to realize he just got ruined. Turbo just got T-boned. Look at that delicious T-bone from Reepex. Just be very casual about it all as well. Just casually drives by. Drive-by murder right there. And Turbo did ask for a best of 3, which of course does mean that upsets are more likely than if we did a best of 5. Oh, the backflip dribble. Reepex just stands his ground. Well defended by him. Looks like he's been able to pick up a full boost canister as well, has Reepex, so he's closed the distance. Turbo does not have any space here at all. He gets bumped again! What is this? Turbo's got to be wondering what is going on, because that is the second time the Reepex is just taking him out the game. Incredibly. I can't believe that we just saw another bump. Oh, this one is not going to work though. Reepex full mounts Turbo and Turbo just runs away. Shrugs off the full mount. Yeah, thanks for everybody wishing me happy birthday. It's not my birthday. What's up, Johnny Boy? Finally catching a live stream, my man. Rumpel still sticks. I appreciate you being here. But you're also a 3-month resub, so what on earth? How is this your first stream? Did you just come along and sub and then not catch the stream? Which if you did, I very appreciate that a lot. So all my YouTube viewers who have Amazon Prime, be sure to come and make a Twitch account. Link it up with your Amazon Prime. Click the free sub button on my channel. Hashtag sellout to the maximum. That's how we get the subs. Oh, Reepex with a dunk. Is that on net? Barely off target. And he will actually jump off the wall here. That's extremely all in, and it will not work out at all. I'm more used to seeing people side flip in this position. If they are going to commit to the off the wall aerial, I usually see it start off with a side flip, not a single jump. Or a double jump like we saw there. Because the side flip, it takes you more in towards the other player's goal, not out in the corner like we just saw there from Reepex. He's got second kickoff goal opportunity, doesn't get this one. He is 1 for 2 on kickoff goal attempts though, which is pretty good. Turbo not taking off with a good line. His aerial shot turns into a bit of a pass towards his opponent. Reepex going for a bit of a mind game. It's going to be tough to fake out Turbo, who is a very reactive defender. He does just like to sit on the goal line and wait till the very last second. Trust his reaction time very well. Reepex off to the side, getting boost. He's got to look out. He will get back to the net in time. Dodges the demo as well. Even forgoes picking up the boost rather, just so he can avoid that demo. I really like that play by Reepex, who is looking very good against a player who has, in recent times, been in the top 10 in the ladder rankings for 1v1s. Of course, I'm speaking of Turbo Policy here. I don't think he is at the moment, but he certainly has been up there. Very difficult player to score on is Turbo Pulse. When he's feeling like he's playing well, he is extremely difficult to score on in ones. But Reepex has done that 3 times. Will he be able to do it a 4th time? Oh, I would have loved to see a mind game there. Turbo had to commit to the pre-jump. I feel like Reepex with a mind game would have had a goal 100%. But he did go for the outplay. Oh, and he's going to regret it. Turbo on the counter gets the goal. Finds the outplay that Reepex couldn't find. Oh, Reepex has got to be thinking that he could have had the game there. Huge chance to go 1 up with hardly any time left on the clock. And now he's 1 down with even less time left on the clock. Turbo on the ball. That's got to be game. And Reepex is just going to let him drive straight by. Turbo steals it in regular time from a player, Reepex, from Switzerland. Probably one of 4 high-level Swiss players that I know, the others being Continuum, Skyline, and Stocky. But that was actually a pretty close game. I don't know if you guys expected it to be that close. But Reepex showing us that he is capable of giving Turbo a good game. A very good game. Turbo, a player who, like I said, he likes to play reactive defense. He likes to sit back in his net and wait for the other player to make a play, and then he'll go for the save. He was forced to pre-jump in the final 20 seconds. Reepex forced to pre-jump out of Turbo Pulsa. Something that we're more used to seeing from Turbo Pulsa's teammate a lot. At least I think they're currently teammates. They're definitely trying out together, with Siki as a 3rd. Turbo's not going to go for the tight angle shot here. Figured it would just end up being a pass. Oh, and he gets T-boned again. What is going on? Turbo. Oh, Reepex has missed. What? He couldn't catch up to the open net. Ran out of boost. What a disaster for Reepex. Turbo Pulsa, meanwhile, gets away. Escapes the T-bone.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Oh, this is, yeah.
A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked.
Oh,
If
Reepex
Peter
with the air
Piper
dribble.
picked a
And
peck
he's
of
going to get
pickled
it in.
peppers,
What a goal by
who's the peck of
Reepex.
pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
Reepex gets 1 game for... Did I give Reepex 1-0?
Unicorn.
I'm so sorry. I'm an idiot. Let me just fix that. First try. Oh! What have I done? Alright. That's what I meant to do. I don't know how I managed to get that wrong so many times in such a short span, but there we go, it's fixed. I believe... Did I actually get it right this time? I did. I had to double check, because I was not confident in my own ability to type 2 numbers in the correct order. But we've done it. Pretty similar game to the last one. Oh, Reepex very, very risky going up in Turbo's corner for this ball. Reepex pretty much has to score from here for it to be a good outcome. If he puts that across Turbo's goal, it will clear itself. If he puts it into the near post, he has to get a rebound with the same aerial, or the ball will clear itself. In every other iteration, where the ball ends up in Reepex's half. It is definitely not a good situation for him, and it turns into a very bad one, just straight into his own net. But I have to say that it was a mistake to even go for that play. Wall 50-50s in the opposition corner. Very risky, and Turbo's defensive play styles got Reepex again. Reepex gets baited in. He's probably still thinking about the last goal that he's lost, and then he realizes he's lost another one. Yeah, I'll do shoutouts after the game is done. Oh, Reepex should get the equalizer back here. Misses on the power shot though. Will he get the boost steal? I believe Turbo got that, and it looks like he did. Turbo Pulsa sneaking in with the boost grab in the Batmobile. That's why you pick the Batmobile. The longer nose just stuck out his snout. He told a lie. His name's Pinocchio. And then he barely got that boost in time. What do I think about no flipping? I think that it's pointless. Pretty useless anyway. And it's not going to be in the game for much longer because Psyonix are going to take it out. So no point learning it. It looks pretty cool though. I'll give you that much. Oh, Turbo. Had to dodge early to make that save. And this time he will pre-jump to the near post. He's willing to pre-jump when he has to, which is necessary thing in 1v1. Sometimes you just have to accept that your opponent will score if you don't pre-jump. And when I say pre-jump, I mean predict where their shot is going to go and be there before the ball is, or when the ball is, I should say. Still a pretty close game. Turbo Pulsa will get the boost steal in reverse. Reepex still staying on the ball though. He knows he can't really give Turbo too much space. He needs to get possession pretty badly here, and yep, there we go. No off the wall this time. Misses on the catch though, does Reepex. Decent power slide mechanics to get back around the ball. And Turbo was creeping out a goal line. Let's see who got this boost. I feel like Reepex did get it. Oh, but he misses on the demo, so close. Turbo barely escaped. What's a no flip? Just check Rocket League Reddit. It's pretty much where you do a front flip, but you don't actually flip your car. You have to change your controls, so it's pretty weird. And like I said, not worth learning. Excuse me, that is just my cold talking again. Didn't I coach F3? No, well, I mean, I wouldn't say that I coached them. I like talked to them about strategy a couple of times, but most of what I did was just logistical management and babysitting, making sure that nobody forgot anything or forgot where to go. Right, Reepex does pick up all the boosts here. Turbo will back off, but he's looked pretty comfortable backing off as Turbo. He loves to shadow in defense, and I've had a couple of people asking, what is shadowing? Oh, what? Never mind. So he's looked comfortable shadowing up until now, and now he's just let the ball roll into his goal. Reepex just faked him out without even doing anything. And then Reepex, he asked for coaching in the chat. Here's your first piece of coaching, Reepex. If your opponent in ones makes a misplay like that, make them watch the replay. If anybody noticed, Reepex did actually skip that replay, but I didn't, because I knew that the correct play was to watch that replay. Make Turbo watch it again. Force PR Silver to watch himself bean it a second time. You gotta tilt him. Oh, Reepex kills the bounce. Getting that ball up and over Turbo would have surely been a goal, and he's not chipped it. He's actually just taken a straight shot, which will be a save against a player of Turbo's caliber. I think Turbo just got the boost in the corner. He did. He's being cheeky. He reversed onto that boost, picked it up when it spawned, because we didn't actually get to see the boost appearing in the back right corner. But Turbo had it. He actually just didn't use it. He was pretending that he didn't have it. That's pretty smart by Turbo. Or he's just, you know, not even thinking about that. I'm just giving him way too much credit. We'll give him the credit, though. We'll give PR the credit. Oh, there we go. Cuxer-esque style shot from the corner to the top of the net. Reepex is down by 2 with 30 seconds remaining. Needs a good kickoff here, or he will drop the BO3. Not looking good for the Reap of the X variety, and Turbo's got the good kickoff. Reepex out to boost. Turbo, another goal. Reepex really had to challenge the ball here. There was nothing else for it. That's surely going to be game. If you're a Reepex fan, you better be praying for 3 goals, because he needs a miracle right now. It all started off pretty well in game 1, but game 2 has been all Turbo Pulsa. Defensively solid, counter-attack goals on point. Shadowing on point,
for the winner,
apart from
D.
the beanage. How did my parents react when I came out as a caster? That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. You got me. Hold on. Truth be told, my parents are just happy if I'm making money, which I am, so they're like, yep, we're okay with this. This is fine. Johnny was a car, he would steal all the boost. What? Why? Hi Johnny, hide the chat from YouTube. What if I don't put it on YouTube? I probably will. I put everything on YouTube. Gotta chronicalize? Chronicle. Is that the word? I've got to chronicle every game. Is that what I'm looking for? Reepex does actually have a slender chance here. He needs to get literally a couple of kickoff goals. You got it for my Steam profile. What? Interesting. Because of my nose? Yeah, my nose is running right now. Oh! Because of my snout. Oh, Turbo is going to give Reepex the best of 5. Reepex wants a chance to redeem himself. He thinks he can take Turbo down. Turbo's looking pretty good though, 2-0. Comfortable stuff. It's getting better as well. That was a more solid game from the Swede. But this could change. We have to remember, Reepex did make it quite a few unforced errors that game. And just the fact that he wants to play another game means that he's aware of those unforced errors. He feels like he can bring this game to Turbo. He feels like he can win in this 1v1. Turbo's actually just passed the ball to Reepex. Reepex with all the time. Turbo's out of boost over here. But Reepex has missed the open net. Still so much time though that he gets it in. Did I miss a donation? Don't worry, I'll check after the series. I'll read all the donations after the series. Someone get Vince in to make this look respectable. Well, interesting. Okay, there we go. A respectable kickoff goal to the corner past the invisible goalkeeper. And Turbo said, if you want to lose another game, you're welcome. And he's down 2-0 from the get-go. So not the best opening from Turbo here. A long time to go though. We're barely into the start of this game. Turbo trying to get some lift on that aerial. He's trying to lean forward at the bottom of the ball, but unfortunately he did get way too much height on his initial jump. And Turbo's just looking for boost right now. Trying to get the ball away from Reepex, but Reepex has done a great first touch. Not the best shot though. Surprised he didn't look for a demo on that exit. It's much easier to go for demos if you are the player who's in control of the boost, of course. Turbo actually going for boost in the opposite corner from where the ball was going. That's quite an interesting strategy. You'll have to excuse me. Am I aware there's a prize pool donation? Oh, there was? No, I wasn't aware, but I'll check at the end. Don't worry. I will check. I didn't hear in my ear. I just heard spam, as usual. Oh, Turbo! Nearly with a cracking own goal after trash talking to Reepex. Reepex is actually just going to stick around for this rebound. Turbo handles it comfortably. But he needs to do a little bit more than comfortable defense right now. 2 goals down. Reepex holds onto the boost button, gets away from the demo. This is definitely a passage of play which favors Reepex. Being the player in the lead. Always a good thing to have the ball pinging around the pitch if you're already winning. And he's just staying so close to it. Oh my goodness, the bump opportunity. Turbo just standing strong. Somehow that bump ineffective. Bit of a strange one. Unusual to see bumps have that little impact on a Batmobile. Oh, the dunk! Turbo mixes it up. I love this mix-up. He's been shadowing so often. And right now, he just turns on the very first touch, gets dunked on. Or gets Reepex dunked on. CSGO. Who wants to play CSGO?
CSGO?
I hate CSGO. I'm terrible at CSGO. CSGO's a nightmare. Greasy, what happened in Gfinity, man? What happened? You got absolutely baguetted on by the French and Mystic. Reepex is getting quite a lot of T-bones this series, by the way. Which is when you cut into your opponent when they're side on to you. Kind of just take their car out of the game. Turbo's got to be a little bit more careful driving in front of his opponent. He does get the equalizer though. Didn't take him much more than half the game to do so. Oh, and he's going for the direct kickoff goal. Fires off target. That is a situation that you can replicate in free play. If you want to go and learn how to do those kickoff goals, get into free play, fire the ball sideways, and then do a loop around, meet it again, try to get that angle shot straight into the open net, which is, you know, if you want to do it exactly like a kickoff, don't use all of your boost, because of course unlimited boost will not be a fair reflection on what your boost situation would be in a game. Oh, Reepex has just got done. I don't know if Turbo meant to miss the ball here. Did Turbo mean to miss this? Oh yeah, he did. That's a really smart play by Turbo. He just peels away from the ball. That was really smart. What's more important to work on as a veteran? Dribbling or aerials? Just both. Just both. You don't need to work on just one of them. Get a cough syrup donation goal. I definitely need to buy some tomorrow. I definitely need to buy some of that tomorrow. There's no question. Turbo has turned this around. 4-2. He did only want a best of 3. He told Reepex that, sure, if you want to lose another game, I'll play you one more time. And right now, that is actually looking like it's gonna occur. Reepex does like to jump off walls. Faking off the wall aerial and just take the ball down under his control. Nice power shot by Turbo. Just slamming it in. Doesn't look pretty, but he's getting the job done. Makes sure not to air roll forward before dodging. Slams it with the corner of his car. What's my least favorite car? Probably the backfire. Probably the backfire. Casting more fun for me than play? It depends who I'm playing with. You can have a lot of fun in Rocket League playing with the right people. This is looking like a GG gent right here. Oh, thanks for the chairs, Razal. Cool, I appreciate that, man. Just about enough chairs for all of you to sit on. Is casting more? Yeah, already said. I think generally, well, on stream I prefer casting just because I can look at the chat more. That's straight up, that's the reason why. Because when you're playing Rocket League, you can't really look at your chat at all. It's, well, it's hard, you know? Oh, is Reepex actually on for this? Yes, he is! Well played! What a recovery. That was a pretty sick recovery. He had to get his car around to the ball so early there. He would not have scored that if he didn't get there exactly there. Pentagram, get wrecked. Nice try, dude. Nice try. Or rank am I in ranked? Like, champion in 1s and 3s. Grand champion in doubles. So is everybody. Everybody's grand champion doubles, dude. Reepex again finding himself in the same situation. Desperately needing goals. Can't even get his hand on the ball right now, though. It's a reasonable recovery by Reepex, and he's got a monster clear. Taking Turbo by surprise, but he so badly needs a goal. This is looking like the exact same outcome as the previous games. Turbo's actually just going to help him. The bad manner coming in from Turbo. This is the confidence. I wonder if there should be a stat in Rocket League to show goals conceded, or, you know, clean sheets maybe? Something to dissuade people from doing this. Something to dissuade people. Oh, the fake kickoff and the straight one. This is pretty hard to disguise.
There was once a boy named Johnny. He had to climb Mount Chrono C. When the boy of the Johnny variety hit the halfway point, he got anxiety and dumped all the way to a cup of quiet tea. He was almost British after all.
That was actually pretty decent, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, that was a pretty decent rhyme. Well played. And Turbo's given Reepex a chance here. Can Reepex do the impossible? I doubt it. Yeah, Turbo's just gonna slam him to get the job done. GG's. Turbo making it closer than it had to be, but he got the job done. He got the job done. Reepex putting on a pretty good show, though. Definitely in it. He was definitely in with a chance, especially in game 1. Especially in game 1. Reepex, I believe, he could have taken game 1. It was 4-all. He could have gone for the mind game on the goal line, but instead he went for the top corner shot. Turbo pre-jumped, saved it, collected the ball, and scored on the counter. So that was the play, the back and forth that decided game 1. And who knows, maybe if Reepex took game 1, he would have gone into game 2 with more confidence. Boomer approved Turbo. Hey, Zandy Dandy, thanks for the chairs, dude. Yummy cheese, man. Let me check what notifications I missed.